comments if you want a free guide. Everybody on YouTube, whoever may jump on here, head over to Instagram if you want to get this guide, because I don't know how to see y'all shit on YouTube now. All right, but comment abs comment abs for a free guide on how to lose that big old ass stomach. Yeah. We about to get in. I know we got some new followers on here too now. If my language irritates you, if it makes you feel bad, take your happy ass on over there to one of them snowflake trainers. Because I'm gonna say it how I want to say it. Anyway, as y'all jump on, let me know where y'all watching from. Let me know if you got your workout in the day, man. Today, man, I've been so goddamn busy. I did not work out today, man. I ain't work out. Straight up. Didn't do nothing. But I'll be back at it tomorrow. All right. Sometimes we have them days, y'all. We have them days. Every dog has his day. All right. Today was mine. I look at it as a rest day because my arm's sore as hell right now. So it's probably a reason I didn't hit that gym today. All right. But anyway, I'm about to give y'all some game on my experience in the fitness industry from a standpoint of me building my body up to where it is now, but also from a standpoint of me helping people. Because on my journey, once I started learning a couple of things, I was like, you know what, man, I want to start really helping people with this. So I'm about to give y'all some game on it during the podcast. Let me see if I can slide this a little closer. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Bring y'all in a little closer. All right, got to get back to the gym. Yes, you do. If you're not in the gym, you know what I call that? Big ass stomach behavior. If your ass ain't working out, your ass got to be in the gym, man. All right. As y'all jump on YouTube, go ahead and let me know where y'all watching from. I see we got Florida in the building. I'm looking at YouTube and IG, man. Right now, I'm gonna let y'all know what's happening. All right. I know sometimes these trainers and coaches and influencers, they try to make it seem like they so much just bigger than life. They bigger than every goddamn body. They untouchable. Listen, I'm human just like your ass. And so, as I'm building out, our audience over on Instagram, we grow the movement over there. More folks are unbig in their stomachs. They unbig in their silver gorilla backbacks. I want to help everybody on YouTube too. All right. And so right now we're pushing Instagram, but we also starting to push YouTube. All right. And so if you've been on YouTube sometimes, tap in with your boy. Okay. Karen, what up, though? Montgomery, Alabama in the building. Went to the gym today. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So listen, if y'all new to my content, I do the podcast. All right. Normally I do my podcast earlier in the day, but I was just so goddamn busy. I ain't had time to. And so I'm about to go ahead and do the podcast real quick. We'll do a Q&A. So we'll do a Q&A at the end of the podcast. So if you got questions about anything, it could be nutrition, training, mindset, you want to know something about me, go ahead and comment down in the comments now. Go ahead and ask them questions down in the comments now. Then once I finish up with the podcast, I'm not going to answer it while I'm doing the podcast. I'm going to answer y'all's questions. All right. And YouTube as well. I can see y'all's comments over there. If y'all comment anything, I can see it over there to the right hand side. All right. But I'm about to go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna try to make this podcast kind of fast, and so we can get down to chopping it up, going back and forth. All right. Yeah, shouts out to Thugger coming home. Everybody in ATL, y'all know about Thugger. All right. And it makes me feel a little bit better because I'm from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We want people from Atlanta to do well. We want, sometimes they got to get their shit together. They got to learn. And so whenever we're going through adversity, whenever God puts us through adversity, He's trying to teach us something. And in Thugger's situation, his ass talking too damn much. He got a little too comfortable. He need to learn how to I'm just gonna say shut up. That's all I'm gonna say. He got to learn how to sit at home some damn time. His ass is just all over the place. Anyway, we ain't gonna make that about him. All right, this ain't about him. This is about your ass. It's about you losing that big old ass stomach. It's about you slimming down and looking like you could be the Christmas present. Yeah, you got you a boo at home, and they really ain't been showing you the love, affection, and attention that you really want. But you're like, damn, I want that attention. I want that love. Rub on my back. Rub my feet. Give me that massage you used to give me when we first started dating. They ain't been doing that no more because your head done got too big. Yeah, you got to lose that weight now. All right. So I'm about to help you out. And so I'm about to tell you the things that I've learned. All right. Things I wish I knew when I first started. So we about to go ahead and get it in. All right. Trying to think how I want to start this podcast off. Guys, I was trying to think about how I want to start the podcast off, but it's really two things that I want to talk to you guys about. It's a combination of when I first started my fitness journey, but the other side of it is as I got into my fitness career. All right. Because it's like I think both go hand in hand with things that I wish I would have knew about losing belly fat, about getting abs. Like, guys, I just tell you straight up, if you new to rocking with my content, I ain't never been big as hell. I ain't never been overweight. I ain't never been obese. All right. That was never my situation. I was the guy who had the big ass head, slim body. I come from humble beginnings. And so at times, I had clothes that weren't even all that, they didn't fit me well. My pants used to be in the waters and shit. So I had low self-confidence. But then my dad came into my life. I moved with my dad when I was about 13 years old. I say about 2 years before that, 3 years before that, I used to see him at all my football games. I knew of him, but I didn't really know him. And he used to always say at the end of the games, hey, son, you ever want to move with me? Come move with me. You know what I'm saying? He would just always come to my games. And I commend him on that. I admire him for that because some dad, they just the hell with it. You know what I'm saying? But one day when I was, about 12 years old, I built up the courage to go ahead and reach out to Pipe Pop, man. I'm ready to go ahead and move with you. I'm ready to go ahead and make this happen. You know what I'm saying? And so I moved with Pops. Our living room. You know how some people, they got a couch in the living room? No, hell no. We ain't have no TV and no couch, no little coffee table in the middle looking all sweet and nice. Hell no. We had a bench press. I walked right in the house straight into a bench press. We had a little speed punching bag. If you ever seen like Floyd Mayweather, you know how they be doing them little clips before the fights. He be hitting the little speed bag. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That's what we had. We had one of them. He had a bicep curl bar. Some of y'all be wondering how I got my arm so big because them first few years when I worked out, all I knew was if you want to get the girls, you got to do them curls. If you want to get them girls, you got to do them curls. And so my dad thought I was working out because, he had to start working out with him, right? He thought I was working out for football, which, I love football. I always love football, but I had some crushes in school. I had a little crush that I want to talk to. And I just didn't feel like my presentation looked the part. And so I'm like, hell no, man. And I was a little bit ass kid. Some of y'all grown as hell y'all are not aware of how important presentation is. But I started understanding that real early. I'm like, I gotta look, I want to feel good. Like I can still have a little confidence, but I can feel even better about myself if I look in the mirror when I'm butt booty naked or just with my shirt off. And I'm like, damn, your boy look good today, man. You wake up in the morning, your day might not even be perfect, but if you look at yourself in the mirror, you're looking good. You see a nice muscular chest, a flat stomach. It just do something to you. It just do something to you. I can't explain it. You just got to go through it. All of y'all deserve it at some point in your life. I feel like every man deserves to have a built chest. Every man and woman deserves to have a flat stomach at some point. But let's go ahead and get into this game. All right. Here's the things that I've learned between me coaching, right? Fitness training, but also in my own little journey. Number one, consistency is not enough. Now I know some of y'all ass ain't even consistent. You can't even go to the damn gym consistently. You can't even eat the right foods consistently. But here's the thing, you'll get results if you are consistent. But you're going to reach a point where some of y'all, this is what some of y'all are. You've been consistently hitting the gym. You've been consistently eating healthy. You know what I'm saying? You man, Cole, I'm making, I eat my chicken, I eat my fish, I eat my vegetables. I cut back on all that sugar. You be saying don't be drinking sweet tea, get that big ass stomach behavior. So I stopped doing that too. God, that ain't enough. Now, I'm just telling you that straight up. That ain't enough. Consistency will only get you so far. If you want to get to that next level, if you want to have breakthroughs, because some of y'all hit plateaus and you're like, damn, I'm consistently doing the things that got me the results in the first place, but now I'm not getting the results I used to get. What's happening? Well, what's happening is you have to become better. Meaning what you're doing right now, it don't necessarily need to change. You have to get better with what you're already doing. Like success is not always about adding new shit, y'all. I used to think, well, maybe I just need to, change my workout routine up. Maybe I need to shock my muscles and do something different. Maybe I need to add in another protein shake. I used to think I need to do all these extra things. But what I found was if I just get better with my habits and routines, my results will get better. And so let's say you going to the gym right now. Getting better means instead of just working out, just winging shit, have a plan. When you go to the gym, you know exactly what exercise you go do when you hit the gym. When you hit the gym and you hitting them weights, you're not just lifting some light ass weight, just going through the movements. No, you challenging your muscles. You going slow. You focusing on your form. You focusing on range of motion. This is how you go from getting so results because you're being consistent to getting the results that you really want. I'm talking about when you look in the mirror, you're like, damn, boy, man, I'm finally starting to see the changes. Man, everybody complimenting me. Oh, they would, man, I like this. I love it here. You see what I'm saying? But your ass, you can't just be consistent. You can't just get comfortable with just being consistent. You got to always be challenging yourself to get to that next level, which I understand why some people don't, because it's uncomfortable to challenge yourself. If we get comfortable with the things that we know, right? But if you want to get to that next level, guys, you gotta intentionally put yourself through adversity, meaning lifting weights a little bit heavier than what you normally do. That means going a little bit harder on your cardio, or maybe going for, let's say, 5, 10, 15 minutes longer on your cardio. You see what I'm saying? You got to do these types of things and be intentional with challenging yourself, because consistency ain't enough. If your ass ain't consistent, you got to start being consistent to even start getting results. Like if you ain't consistent, like a little bit of 5-year old, 6-year old, no, if your ass ain't consistent, you ain't gonna get to where you want to be at. All right. And so that's not rocket science. That's number one, consistency. All right. All right. Number two, just doing ab workouts ain't gonna cut it. Yeah. I remember I was in my fitness career at this point, and I was helping people get results. And I got to the point where I started getting a lot of clients coming in. I started to gain some traction. It was back around when Facebook ads started coming out. So I started running ads, spending money, you know what I'm saying? Getting people in the door. And this is back when I was doing in-person training. And I found myself getting people in the door, and I started hiring trainers, and I showed them my little system on how I was helping people get results. But they would lose some weight, but they would always still have like a little bit of stomach left on them. And I'm like, well, shit, yeah, let's just have them do an extra like 5 minutes of ab routines after they, like right before they workout was over, because we used to do like 30-minute workouts, 35-minute workouts with people. And I would say, okay, well, we go save the last 5 to 10 minutes just for abs. Guess what happened? They ass still didn't get no better results. They abs got strong as hell. They was able to do more sit-ups, more ab workouts. They got strong, but the stomach wasn't going down. And so here I was feeling like an imposter, because I'm having all these people coming in. Like we was doing like 100+ sessions a week. And I'm like, damn, they getting results, but I got to figure out how to get this stomach down. But it wasn't until, which is basically tip number 3, I decided to take it upon myself to hire a coach for myself. I started thinking about, well, who knows how to get ripped up and cut up? Because the people I was training in person, me and my staff, they didn't want to get ripped up. They didn't want to have abs. They just wanted to get rid of their stomach. They wanted to be able to not have the fupa, not have the little gut. Like they ain't have no big ass stomach. We helped them lose that, but they still had a gut. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm like, man, let me go ahead and get a fitness coach, get a bodybuilding coach. And so I stepped on stage and I did 2 shows. But throughout that journey, by me having a coach, my mind was blown, because I had already went to Georgia State University. I had already studied exercise science. I had already studied nutrition. And so I felt like I had knew a lot. I'm like, man, well, it's something that I don't know that these bodybuilders know that is allowing them to get so cut and ripped up. And so I stepped on stage, I hired the coach, and he started showing me nutrition. He started showing me you can eat carbs. He had me eating rice. He had me eating brown rice and white rice and potato. I'm like, week after week, I wasn't getting results instantly, but after about 4 or 5 weeks, that's when I really started noticing a significant change in my body from when I had first started with the bodybuilding coach. And I was like, damn, everything I've been telling my clients, it ain't all been right. I've been having them eat healthy. I've been having them work out, but damn, I didn't know you could still eat carbs and get lean and cut up like this. You know what I'm saying? And so, all in short, guys, the third thing is I wish I knew that coaching would have helped me speed up my transformation because I got even more ripped. Like the body I have now, man, this is the body I used to dream about when I was younger. I'm like, damn, man, how can I get my shoulders broad? Like, how do people do that? I didn't even know how to work shoulders back then. Like, all I knew was bicep curls, do some tricep extensions, like straight up bench press. What else? A little bit of squats, a little bit of lunges, do some abs, do some sit-ups. But then I got into doing bodybuilding. My coach had me doing shoulder exercises, and I do them every now and then, but I didn't know it mattered that much. And it having a coach just opened my eyes to so many things that I was just dropping the ball on. Like, I wasn't tracking my nutrition. I was just eating healthy. And so that's all I told my clients to do. Hey, just eat healthy, eat mindfully. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't telling them, hey, you need to be eating this amount of protein, you need to be eating this amount of calories. I wasn't doing that. I didn't think it mattered that much. That's like some of y'all. Y'all don't think it mattered that much. So you just eat mindfully and healthy. And you wonder why the weight ain't going down on the scale. You wonder why when you look in the mirror, your stomach ain't going down. Guys, these things are important. Like what I say, if your ass ain't tracking, your ass slacking. And so I became aware of this, like truly became aware of this when I hired that bodybuilding coach, because my body started changing right before my eyes. I didn't even know I could get that rip straight up. I didn't know. It became an obsession because I'm like, damn, man, my body can look like this. I started getting more clients and everything because some people were looking at me on social media back then and, started getting more followers. I'm like, wow, this is what it's about. You see what I'm saying? And so my whole point is this. I had a lot of ego when I first started my whole fitness career. I was like, man, I can learn this shit, man. It's just working out. It's just doing work, doing lifting weights and doing a little bit of cardio. It's just eating healthy and not stuffing yourself. I had a lot of ego. But when I put my ego aside, that's when my business really started taking off. That's when I really started getting transformations. Like to the point where some of y'all done joined my coaching programs because y'all done seen these transformations. That's what happens when you get a coach. That's what happens when you drop the ego and you be like, man, you know what? I could possibly accomplish these results, but it's going to take me way longer if I did it on my own. It might take you a year. It might take you 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Some of y'all. But if you get a coach, some people, it take them a whole year to drop 30, 35 pounds. Like almost all my clients who run the play, who do exactly what I tell them to do, they drop 25, 30, 35 plus pounds every 12 weeks. And this is like clockwork. Go look at the testimony. You can see my testimonials on my the Instagram thing. You see what I'm saying? And so I got it down to a T. I got a system. And that's the other thing I love about coaching. And this is why I'm pressing on it right now, y'all, because I have a coach. A year ago, a little bit over, I say about a year and a month, a year and 2 months, something like that. I was almost to the point where I was about to give all this shit up because I'm like, man, it ain't enough revenue in this for me to be able to take care of myself, my family, not just like, my family, but also people that I love and care about too. Not just my immediate family, but other people that I love and care about. I'm just that type of person. Like if somebody in need, I want to help them out. Like it fucks with me if I can't help them out. I'm like, damn, I'm not living in that identity that I truly feel like I am. And so, guys, by me investing in that business coaching program that I'm still in, because I reinvested, I went from like 20-something thousand followers. We had 100,000 followers on Instagram now. I can't make this shit up. And I had a lot of ego with the business, the online fitness coaching too. I'm like, man, I'm already posting content. I'm already helping clients get results here and now. I'm already I already know how to communicate with people to get them to enroll. I already know these things. And then I joined the coaching program, and then I just got in the mix of other fitness influencers who were doing great things, who was making bigger moves than I was. And I'm like, damn, I got to humble myself. I ain't good as I thought I would. And so as I started seeing these things, I'm like, okay, well, the coaching has done something for them that I haven't got yet. I need to start listening, really paying attention to this coaching thing because I'm behind on the 8 ball. And so that's when I started really pouring in, really investing, really paying attention, and things started taking off, y'all. And so if you feeling like you trying to do everything on your own, just try to save some money, because I will tell you, some of y'all who are afraid to invest this little bit of ass money for fitness coaching, go try to get a business coach. Oh, your ass gonna have a heart attack. You gonna have a heart attack. Guys, investing is like the secret of the most successful people out here, man. They ain't doing this shit alone. They got people who showing them things, so they not having to waste time doing things, and they just trying shit out and trying shit out. That's what y'all be doing, just trying shit out and trying. I hope this go work. Let's try this detox diet. I hope this shock the body thing work. It might make my stomach go down. I don't know. Let me try what they call the superset thing. Let me try the hit thing. But you just trying stuff. You don't know. Guys, you have to get a coach. And so that way we can tell you, do this, this, and this, and run the play. And then let's see what the results are gonna be. Versus if you do it, you don't know what you need to change. You might not even really need to change too much, but because you don't have proper context, you might just give up and quit. You're like, damn, all I lost was 1 pound this week. Hell no, that ain't it, man. I gotta give up my sweet tea for just 1 pound a week. No, I'm going back to what I used to do. That's what some of y'all do. But if you had a coach, you have somebody who can see what type of results you're getting. They can see what workout plan you're doing. They can see what you're eating and how much you're eating. They can help you make them adjustments to continue to see results. You see what I'm saying? This is how guys, one of the guys who's in my coaching program named Anthony Smith, I think he dropped like 32 pounds his first 12 weeks. And the weekly check-ins, that was the biggest thing that helped him drop that much weight. I think he went on to drop like 50 or something like that. But he was like, Coach, there was so many points where he was impatient. He would have given up had he been doing it on his own. That's what some of y'all be doing. You see what I'm saying? You just give up because you're impatient. But I'm like, I would tell him, hey man, look, you're doing everything right. Keep going. Keep going. Just focus on improving what you're already doing, but don't change nothing up. Just improve what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? And I'll just give him little nuggets on how he can improve those things. Of course, that's coaching. And he continued to drop weight. He would drop weight. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why coaching is important. That's one thing I wish I knew. That was number 3. Then number 4, the last thing, guys, is never lose momentum. Write this shit down. Never lose momentum. I don't care if you got a business. I don't care if it's health and fitness. Never lose momentum. I see too many people, they do well with fitness, and we just go talk about fitness. They do well during their fitness journey, and then some adversity in life might hit, or it might not be as convenient for like a season of their life. You know, they might have to take care of a family member. They might get sick. They may have to travel, but they just fall off completely. And so now they're no longer consistent, right? And so they start to lose momentum. And when you lose momentum, guess what? It's hard as hell to get that momentum back. Guys, I want y'all to think about when you first started your fitness journey, how long it took for you to start getting that momentum. You had to go through all the motion. You had to, it's kind of like a what they call it, like a plane. When the plane getting ready to take off, what you feel? You feel a whole lot of turbulence, don't you? You feel all that turbulence when you're sitting there, you be in the chair, shaking like a motherfucker, shaking. And then by the time it get up in the air, that motherfucker flying. You see what I'm saying? It's going at a fast speed because the plane is in momentum, but it had to go through the turbulence. And so we all have to go through the turbulence. Turbulence is what turbulence look like. Being sore as hell when you first start working out. Everybody know that. Some people don't be wanting to work out because they know they go get sore. You see what I'm saying? You gonna be tired sometimes because you on your nutrition plan. You making it a priority to not eat as much. So you're in an energy deficit, aka a calorie deficit. And so you go through this discomfort, right? And so that you can get to the point where you get into momentum, where you're not getting as sore. You're starting to have more energy, because that can happen fairly fast if you eat properly and do it the right way. You start having more energy. You start feeling stronger. Your clothes start feeling a little bit better. And throughout that process, as you start to notice these changes in your body, guys, don't stop. Because when you stop, the inconsistency causes you to lose momentum. And folks be like, well, I just don't feel motivated anymore, man. I just lost motivation. Motivation comes from the work. Motivation comes from us doing the work. If you're not doing anything that's worth having motivation, damn it, your ass ain't gonna be motivated. But if you're putting in the work and you feel your muscles getting stronger, you put in the work and you see the scale going down, you putting in the work and you see your clothes fitting better, people complimenting you, you gonna feel more motivated. Your kids running up to you, daddy, daddy, mommy, your stomach's going down. You damn right your ass gonna be motivated. Your girl, she's starting to rub on your emotions, she's starting to give you massages, she's starting to do the sexy to you. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna be more happy. You gonna be, yeah, baby, I'm going to the gym 2 times a day. I'm being out 2 times, baby. I see you later on tonight. I see you later on tonight. You see what I'm saying? You more motivated. And so, guys, motivation doesn't just magically happen. Like if you're not motivated right now to go to the gym or right now to start eating right, that's part of being a human. You got to take your ass to the gym anyway. And when you go to the gym and then you start getting into that movement, you start feeling your muscles burning, you start sweating a little bit, you start feeling that testosterone in your body. You're like, yeah, I'm supposed to be here. Man, baby, I'm home. Did my home away from home. You see what I'm saying? You get motivated. And so these are the things that I wish I knew early on. Because even myself, during my fitness journey, I used to have times where I would go months without working out. And in the back of my head, I'd feel like, damn, I felt like I was doing something that made me feel good. But back then, I wasn't self aware enough to realize, damn, it was the workouts that had me feeling good. It was the workouts that had me having more energy. Because as a kid, like shit, I had energy, but because I was working out, I felt even better. And so when I started developing consistency as far as hitting the gym almost on a daily basis, every week for sure, I started noticing I felt better about myself on a daily and weekly basis. I had more energy on a daily and weekly basis. I didn't have as much brain fog on a daily and weekly basis. And so these are things you got to do, man. All right. And so if you truly want to transform your body, you truly want to lose that stomach, these are things I wish I knew. All right. And so now you had the opportunity to start, maybe take some notes on the things I just shared with you. And so you can start putting these things into your lifestyle so that way you can get results and keep them. All right. But anyway, hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button, leave your boy a 5-star rating so we continue to grow this movement. And we out of here. Let go. All right, man. All right. Let's go ahead and get this Q&A in. If y'all got any questions, man, I'll answer your questions. If you want me to dive into any topic a little deeper, I'll go into a deeper go with it. All right. And comment abs if y'all want that free ab guide. All right. The free guide to help you lose belly fat. All right. Go ahead and comment abs if y'all want me to send you that. All right. Let me see if I seen any comments. I don't think I seen no comments. I think y'all were just locked in. How about a 12-pack? That's pure genetic. If you see anybody with, I've never seen somebody with a 12-pack. I've seen somebody with an 8-pack. But normally people who I see with an 8-pack, they're really tall. They have a longer torso. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get an 8-pack. But 12-pack, that's insane. I ain't never seen that before. See if we got any questions. Y'all got questions? Go ahead and ask, man. Your boy ain't go bite. Just don't say nothing crazy because I might roast your ass and the whole world might see it. Anyway, I know you listen to Myles Munroe. Who are some other speakers that you listen to? I listen to my mentor, Brian Mark. I listen to him. He's all about like business coaching and stuff like that. I listen to Brian Mark, Myles Munroe, David Goggins. I'll listen to David Goggins whenever I'm like in one of them shit moves. I don't feel like doing nothing. I don't feel like getting out the bed. Yeah, I have them days too, man. Straight up. I'd be like, I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't even feel like doing this damn podcast right now. I don't even feel like doing nothing. I just want to look at TV all day. And then I'll listen to like some David Goggins, and then he'll kick my ass a little bit. I'm listening to him, and I'm like, all right, let's go get to work. Let's go get to this action. That's what I listen to. Every now and then I listen to what's old boy name? Eric Thomas. I listen to Eric Thomas too. And guys, like, just know y'all don't have to listen to the people who I listen to. You got to find the people. And here's the reason I believe this is so important. It's because it's not always about motivation. Sometimes it's just shifting your mood, shifting your state. All right. People be thinking that they just not motivated. A lot of times you just not in the mood to do something. And so sometimes you can listen to certain types of music to get you motivated and in that mood, right? Like what we was just talking about, what I was just talking about with Karen, who asked that question. I'll listen to like Dr. Miles Monroe, you know what I'm saying? God rest his soul. But I'll listen to some of his videos on YouTube where he's preaching about certain things. He talks a lot about personal development, things like that within the scripture. And so those are things I tap into. You know, you might be different. You might listen to somebody else. And so you got to find like your somebody said what do they call it? I can't remember what they call it, but there's this book called Think and Grow Rich. And I believe in this book, they talk about having like counsel. You know what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily that you can go to these people for counsel, but if you listen to them long enough and you start to understand the way they think about things, whenever you're going through some type of adversity, and even some of my clients be doing this, they be telling me this. Like my client Ann, who dropped over 80 pounds, she'd be like, sometimes, you know, I'm thinking about eating certain things, and then she'd be like, well, what would Jay do? Or she might be at the gym. Well, how would I do this if Jay was right here looking over my shoulder? You see what I'm saying? And so you start to be like, okay, well, I got to have these different people as counsel. And so you plug into these different people on YouTube, the podcast, whatever it is. Some of y'all, I might be a part of your counsel. You might be like, damn, I sure do want to have that sweet tea, but man, Coach Jay, he'll be looking at my ass right now like big ass stomach behavior. Mm-mm. Just terrible. You see what I'm saying? And it make you lock in and do the right thing. And so that's why counseling is important, right? Coaching, having mentors. And it's not always mentors that you pay and invest in. That would be great, but we're not always allotted to do that. Like I would love to get mentored by Michael Jordan, but shit, that probably never happened in my lifetime. You see what I'm saying? And so I look at his documentary. I look at different interviews that he's done to see how he thinks about things. And then I'm like, okay, when I'm going through things, whether it's competitive or it could be business, I can go through my Rolodex in my mind, like, how would Jordan handle this? Will he be competitive or will he back off? You know what I'm saying? And so I think about things like that. I make a lot of decisions like that. And also my dad, my father, he's another one. Andre, what up? Happy Halloween. Yeah, you know what I decided to be for Halloween? A swole ass black dude. Swole ass black dude. That's what I decided to be for Halloween. Yep. Happy Halloween, y'all. Anyway, if you got any other questions, man, go ahead and ask your questions. Yeah, that was a good one, Karen. Let's see. And comment abs if y'all want that free lose the belly fat guide. Breadwinner James, what's happening? John C. Washington, Maryland, what's happening? I think I got everybody. All right, y'all. As much as I would love to just stay on here and talk to y'all, shit, if ain't nothing to talk about, if y'all ain't talking, I'm gonna have my happy ass up out here. But anyway, let's see if YouTube. No, I don't see no questions on YouTube. All right, y'all. I didn't do the podcast earlier, and so your boy, I get it done regardless, right? And so Monday through Friday, I do these podcasts. Normally, I do them in the early afternoon or late morning time. And seeing that I've started seeing y'all jump on here a little bit later, I get more viewers on during the evening time sometimes, depending on the topic. I'm start doing them in the evening every now and then. But towards the evening time, man, I be tired. I be getting up too damn early, man. I be wanting to chill a little bit, kick back, chillax. But we still got to get our non-negotiables done. That would be another one, just to piggyback off the podcast. I do want to talk about this. Non-negotiables. I don't want to break this down. Guys, believe this or not, habits are what's going to help you get to where you want to be at. It's the habits. Like I look at where my business is now and how things have happened. And there were just certain habits that I wasn't doing early on, like years ago, to get to where the business is now, to get to where people like not just have a following, but have people like Karen in the audience who just fuck with me, just rock with me. You see what I'm saying? Like full transparency, I've never met Karen before. I don't even know if she's still watching right now. But Karen, she shot me some bread for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I got family members who, supposedly close to me, they ain't even hit my ass up for my birthday. You see what I'm saying? And so I think about things like that. And the thing that's allowed me to get to the point where I have people in my audience who truly rock with me. Like if I don't go live, if I don't go live at a certain time, some folks be jumping in my DM. Hey, Coach, when you going live, man? I was looking out for you. Hey, Coach, man, how you feeling over there? You know what I'm saying? Like folks who genuinely just rock with you. And it comes from me being authentic, one, right? That's one of my non-negotiables. Me being authentic, me being just through and through who I am, not being another motherfucker, not being who I think y'all want to see. I'm me. And as I do that, it makes it easier. It makes it easier for me to just show up, even in times without I might not even feel like doing these damn lives. That's just being human. It's sometimes y'all ass don't feel like going to the gym. Believe it or not. Yeah, my ass don't always feel like doing a live. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather just be kicking it, looking at a Netflix documentary, but I'm like, you know what? Let me get on here and give y'all some game real quick. You know what I'm saying? And so that's one of my habits. That's one of my non-negotiables. Showing up. Like if you know you want to transform your body, you know you want to look better, you want to feel better in your clothes, and when you take your clothes off, like if you're sad, you're depressed, and you feel like low vibration, I'm big on energy, feeling like your energy just low all the time, like your spirits are low, start working out. Make it a non-negotiable to show up for yourself every day or every week. It could be 3 times a week, it could be 4 times a week. Like if your ass just showing up 1 time a week at the gym, like, nah, that's big ass stomach, baby. Your ass need to get them rookie numbers. Get your numbers up. All right, get them numbers up. Get them up like 3 days a week. And so, Nicole, what up, though? Appreciate you. That's one. Show up for yourself. Everybody want to help everybody else. Well, I gotta do so much for my family and my kids and my wife, my husband, my mom, my dad, but you ain't pouring into you, and you wondering why you ain't happy. You wondering why you sad. You fall into ruts and depression so easily. But if you poured into yourself and you showed up for yourself, you got value to add. You in abundance. And guys, I'm always in abundance because I'm always pouring into myself. Like when I wake up in the morning, I don't look at none of the messages on Instagram, nothing. I don't look at none of my text messages. No, hell no. I pour into myself first. Because if I look at a text message and it say some dumb shit that I don't want to see, or if I look at my inbox on social media and I see something that trigger me, now I'm starting off the day pissed. Now I'm spreading bad energy. But if I pour into myself first, I listen to some Dr. Miles Monroe, I listen to some Eric Thomas or David Goggins, whatever it is. Now I'm full. And that don't take nothing like 10, 15 minutes. You can do that while you brushing your teeth. You can do that so y'all should be brushing your teeth, cleaning your face, making sure your hair looking good. You know what I'm saying? Listen to those things. Take care of yourself. Take 10, 15 minutes to do that. Right? And that's one way of showing up for yourself. All right. What up? What up, little sis? What's going on? And so doing things like that, making sure that you hit the gym. If you're not happy with how your body looking, you have the power to change that. Like I seen I think it was a guy from like Africa or something like that. And he did a video, it had like 1 million plus some views. And he was like, I just don't understand people from the States, because there's people in other countries who don't even have the opportunity to have the food that you guys have. You can eat healthy food. We don't even have the opportunity to eat healthy food. We don't even have the opportunity to eat organic food. We would pay tens of thousands of dollars to have healthy organic food. But you guys complain. You guys complain. And he's just like, you guys don't understand perspective. Janisha, what's happening? Love you too. And so that's the thing. A lot of you guys lack perspective. I see folks that be going to the gym. Some of their ass don't even be having legs. Like they used to be in the army or the military, the Marines or whatever. But it's just in them to continue to go to the gym regardless. I seen a guy, the dude didn't even have a damn nose. He didn't have a nose. Like some people would feel so shamed, so bad. They would be like, hell no, I'm not going to the gym. Folks go be looking. The damn dude didn't have a nose, y'all. Like I want you to picture what I'm saying now. And he would go to the gym consistently every day. Like when I first seen him, I was like, damn, I can't look at that. Can't look at it. But I didn't want to make a scene. I'm like, damn. And then I started thinking of him. I'm like, man, this dude still show up for himself. Regardless of what's going on with his nose and his face, he's still showing up. Some of y'all, I'm too big. People gonna be looking at me. But guess what? You can go to the gym and you can inspire folks. Now you can literally, some of y'all, this is happening to some of y'all right now. I know for sure my clients, they're losing weight. They started going to the gym, they started losing weight, and people are watching them. They be watching. Because some of y'all used to be them people that's watching other people, but they're watching them lose all that weight. And they like, damn, man, you give me so much inspiration to keep going. My guys, I think my belief is to be able, the purpose of being here is to help each other. And helping each other doesn't always mean we got to give somebody something. It could be helping other people by even just being authentic. Like for some of y'all might rock with me because I'm just authentic. I'm just open. I'm just say it the way I want to say it. Hey, man, you got a big old ass stomach. You need to lose that motherfucker. I'm just saying it the way I want to say it. And so that doesn't mean that you're saying that thing to other people, but it may just make it makes it click in your head. Damn, if Coach J go be authentic, man, why I'm holding my tongue? I ain't got to disrespect people, but why I'm holding my tongue, man, let me be who I am. Let me stop holding back, because you just never know how you could change somebody else's life just by you being more authentic, you being your true self, saying what you really think, whatever is really on your mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's one part of it. But then the other side of it is the doing, you putting in the work. And what if I would have stopped when I only had 20,000 followers on Instagram? People wouldn't see what's happened over this past year, and we didn't hit 100,000. They wouldn't see it. But people have seen me put in the work. They remember, damn, Jay, man, I remember you was just like an in-person trainer. You didn't really have no big old ass social. How all this happened? Now they got more motivation and inspiration to, keep pushing, because it didn't happen overnight. The people who know, they know. They know your boy went through ups and downs for years. I used to be riding in that beat up ass black Infinity for years, and then got to the point where I'm at now. You see what I'm saying? And so it ain't gonna happen overnight, but we can gift people with not quitting. And by continuing and you become that success story, you giving people that motivation. You giving people that, damn, it's really possible. You could really do, man. Ann was really heavy. Ann was like, she was extra 80 pounds. She had an extra 80 pounds on her. She was really able to lose that in her 50s. Let's go give not only women, but men inspiration that they can go out and do it too. That's a gift from her to the world, that she went out and dropped that 80 pounds. Because I know I've had people who joined my coaching program from her dropping 80 pounds. She gifted the world that transformation. You could do the same thing. And it's not always gifting other people. It could be gifting your immediate family. Some of y'all got kids. You got a wife. You got a husband. You got a mom. You got a dad. They overweight. And they struggling. And you see them struggling. You see them on different meds, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetic medication, sleep apnea. They on the CPAP machine. You see it. But you ain't doing nothing about it. But you overweight too. Imagine how you could bless them if they seen you drop the weight. That's the gift. That's the gift, y'all. It ain't always about giving people things, physical things. You can gift them with that transformation, because now they got somebody who close to them who done did it. Now they know somebody who actually did it. versus them seeing it on social media. We all done seen, successful people on social media, but we don't really know them. Like, I went to school with Cam Newton. Like, I went to high school with him. I seen how he was. I seen how jokester he was. You know what I'm saying? I seen when as he started to grow and become a man. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, he really did. It's really possible. It's really possible. And so the gift could be nothing more than that. Showing people that you love and care about that it's possible. Because if you got kids, especially y'all parents, man, if you got kids, the biggest gift that you can give them is showing them that it's possible through you, not through other people. Because they can see it. Like, we all see other people who doing it, but it becomes real when we see somebody that we really know doing it. Like, imagine if you seen your mom drop 80 pounds, 100 pounds, 50 pounds. Imagine if you seen your dad go from big old ass belly fat to having a six pack. Imagine the imprint that that's gonna have on your brain for the rest of your life. Shit, my dad could do, I could do it. It's in me. It's in me. Like, his blood is in me. I could do it. My mom did it. I got the same genes as my mom. I could do it. I could do it. And I know it wasn't either of her, but if she my mom, I can get it done. Your kids gonna be thinking the same way. Man, and my mom, my dad, they put in that hard work. I could do it too. I could do it. I seen them do it. Why wouldn't I be able to do it? That's why you see kids who their parents be like actors or rappers. Like what's the old boy name? Denzel Washington. I didn't even know his son was an actor. But guess what? Denzel Washington an actor. His son became an actor too. But it don't even have to be on that big of a scale. It could just be small habits. Your dad is a fitness enthusiast. Your dad likes to work out. Your mom and dad likes to eat healthy. The damn kid ain't just gonna be like, no, I'm eating bullshit all the time. I'm drinking sweet tea. Y'all can eat what y'all want to eat. I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. The kid ain't gonna be like that. Kids don't do that. Kids do what they see the parents doing, especially if the parents make it look sexy. Sometimes what happens is some of y'all are trying for so long, you consistently doing the wrong things, or you may start and stop and start and stop. And so your kids see you lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight. That ain't sexy. They be like, oh, hell no. Why the hell would I go through all that hard work if I'm still going to be overweight? You got to get the results at some point to show them that, okay, if I'm going to put in this time and effort, it's actually a payoff to it. You see what I'm saying? And so you can't just be going back and forth consistent some months, and then other months you just not going to be consistent. You just get the fuck it. You can't be like that. You got to be all in. This is a lifestyle. Same way y'all be all in on wanting to get to the bag, you got to be all in on wanting to be healthy. And as you do these things, the people that you love and care about, they're going to start to see that you all in. People respect folks who are all in. Imagine looking at a movie and you see a motherfucker just quit all the time. They start and stop. They start and stop. You're like, damn, I don't even want to finish this movie. You ain't going to look at the movie because there's nothing admirable or inspiring about the main characters in the movie. And so why would you do that in your own lifestyle? Because you are the main character in your life. And so if you look at something that you're not inspired by, why would you do it? You got to do what inspires you. That's your spirit telling you. You're supposed to be doing this too. If you're inspired by people who are consistent, you're inspired by people who are disciplined, you're inspired by people who are in a relationship, whatever inspires you, whatever like grabs you, that's your spirit telling you something. And if you notice that you find yourself just like low vibration, you just like trying to find your way, it's the things that you're ignoring. If you know you're ignoring, like, damn, I know I need to be eating better, but I just ain't doing it. It just ain't time yet. It ain't time. But you feeling bad all the time. It just ain't time to hit the gym yet. It's just not time. But you just feeling bad. You feeling tired. You feel the weight on your joints all on your body, and you lacking confidence. You're not even building that business that you know you could build because you got the education, but you don't have the presentation. You got the education, you got the knowledge, but you don't have the presentation to put yourself out there. Missing out on your blessings. And also missing out on the blessing that you could be blessing other people with. So, guys, you got to make them non-negotiables, man. Hitting the gym, make sure you're taking care of yourself. And taking care of yourself is not just eating right. It's not just hitting the weights. That shit is like everything. Making sure you taking showers. Some of y'all be smelling like booty going to the gym. Like, damn, what was the last time homeboy took a shower? Smell like straight armpits and booty. Take a shower, man. God damn. So eating right is first, gym is second. Both are equally important. Nutrition is for your health. One is not just for like losing weight, it's for your health. If you don't eat well, you won't feel well. Folks who be eating a lot of junk food, because it be folks out here on social media, they be like, well, you don't have to eat, you can eat whatever you want to eat and still lose weight. It's some truth to that. You eating goddamn sausage McGriddle at McDonald's every day and still lose weight. But are you gonna feel good? That's the thing. And so you got to make nutrition a priority, not just for weight loss, but also for your health. And so stop trying to experiment with all these different diets just to get some extreme weight loss if you're basically going to sabotage your health. All right. And then the other side of it is if you want to look good, if building muscle, I don't know if y'all see this now, you see that big old ass bicep right there? Yeah, that motherfucker right. You see what I'm saying? That didn't come from drinking protein shakes. That didn't come from drinking creatine. No, you got to lift some heavy ass weights. You got to go to the gym and lift. It don't matter if it's machines, dumbbells, barbell. You got to lift. All right. And so both of them are important. Like, it just depends on what your priorities are. Like my priorities, I want to be complete. I want to be an all-around guy. I want to be healthy. I want to look fit. And I want to feel solid than a motherfucker. I want to be, when somebody touch me, they be like, boy, that boy feel like he Superman. If he reach and grab me, it might be a problem. And so that's me. For some of y'all ladies, your body might feel a little too soft. You might want to firm up a little more. You might have a whole lot of cellulite. You might want to tone up a little bit more. Get your ass in the gym. Start lifting weights. You want to get toned, my men and women, you want to tone your body. You want to tone your upper body. You want to tone your chest. You want to tone your arms and legs. You just got to lift weights. You got to eat right so you can drop body fat. Kelly, what's up? I'm at 32% body fat, so I need to eat right. I like how you said 32% body fat. That's something that a lot of people don't pay attention to. It's the difference between weight loss and fat loss. Weight loss, you can lose every damn thing. You can lose muscle, you can lose fat, and you can find yourself losing so much weight that you look sick. And a lot of people are very unhappy about that look. They don't like it. And then they try to go to the gym to tone everything up when they should have been doing that from the beginning. And so with where you are, you got to drop body fat. And that's not going to just come from proper nutrition. It's also going to come from building muscle. Because as you build muscle, now you're going to be able to increase your metabolism to burn more body fat. But you're also going to be building muscle. Like the more muscle mass you have, the higher your metabolism is going to be. It makes it easier to burn body fat, guys. All right, when you have more muscle mass. If you just doing cardio, just walking every day, what they call it, just being in a calorie deficit, you can lean out just doing that. You can lose weight just doing that, and you'll lose fat too. But you will be losing muscle too if you're not lifting weights. If you're not like, and when I say lifting weights, guys, that's just my preference. When I'm coaching people, when I'm helping people, my folks got to go to the gym, or they got to have a full at-home gym. If you just go be lifting some little bit ass 5-10 pound dumbbells or some resistance bands, and you can go to somebody else for that. All right, because that's not going to be challenging enough. You got to challenge yourself. Like, you know how many damn bicep curls and chest presses you go have to do with some damn 10 pound dumbbells? You know how many squats you go have to do if all you guys some little bit ass 10 pound dumbbells? You got to go to the gym. And then you go get bored. Some of y'all be saying, I think somebody just said something about cardio is bored. See what I'm saying? Y'all be bored all the damn time. You got to go to the gym so you have more equipment to use. All right. Because if you're just doing it at the house, you only gonna have, it's only so many ways you can do legs. A squat, a lunge, maybe a wall squat. Some of y'all can't do that. Some of y'all can't even do a jump squat because your ass is too heavy. So you got to go to the gym and use a leg press machine. Cardio is boring. I prefer lifting weights. It's better and fun. Cardio has its place though. Can you lose weight and get ripped up just doing nutrition and lifting? 100%. But if you want to be healthy, I'm talking about through and through. You want to feel good, like you want to have that extra edge. You need to be doing cardio, man. Like whenever I take like a little hiatus away from doing cardio, I always notice my energy dips a little bit. I also notice that my libido takes a little bit of a dip. Believe it or not, you see what I'm saying? And I'm just being open with y'all. So that's why I'm always walking. It don't have to be like crazy intense cardio. You can walk for 15, 20, 30 minutes. For some of y'all, you got the time, walk for an hour. You taking care, you put on some music, put on a podcast, put on a YouTube video, walk. You ain't even killing yourself, you just walking. If you want to look at Netflix on your phone while you're walking, you see what I'm saying? You can literally, and they just made it so easy for y'all, man. They made it so easy. Like back in the days, you couldn't even look at a movie on your phone. Nowadays, you can take your phone to the gym or your iPad to the gym, put that thing up on the treadmill or the Stairmaster, and just walk and look at your movie or TV show the whole time. You be sweating a little bit, but you entertained because you're looking at your show. Versus saying that it's boring and you want to do it. And I ain't taking no shots at my guy right here, but I'm just saying in general. A lot of people say that. They do say it's boring. Shit, I feel like it's boring, but you still find ways to entertain yourself. Back when I did bodybuilding, I used to be reading books while I was on the Stairmaster. Man, I still can't do a full pull up. Shake my head. That's why you gotta go to the gym. You can start with lat pull downs. You start to see a lot of people be like, I'm just gonna do the at-home workout thing. Well, your ass too damn heavy to do a pull-up. So you gotta go to the gym and do a lat pull-down machine. And so you can get strong enough and build the muscles up so you can get to the point where you can do a pull-up. I lost weight, but I want to be toned. I was 294 pounds, now 260. What's your height? How tall are you? Let me know how tall you are. That's good though. The fact that you dropped that much weight. If you want to tone, like your ass got to be about 6'7", 6'8" to be able to tone your body at that weight at 260. The average person is like 5'10" and less. And even at 5'10" or 5'11" or even 6 feet, 6 feet at 260, you're still obese. That's very heavy. Like I would be tired as hell at 260. I wouldn't even be toned up. You see what I'm saying? And I'm 5'10". And so you got to drop some weight. I appreciate the free game. Yes, sir. Yeah, so you're 5'7". Yeah, you just got more weight to lose. That's all. 5'7". You want to be toned. You need to get down to at least by 170, 175. Nothing more than 180 for sure. Like at 5'7", 180 is like, you don't need to be no higher than 180 straight up. If you're trying to have tone, and you got to lift weights to be able to get that tone too. You can't just do cardio. I've been going since June. I can almost do it, but not full yet. Keep challenging yourself. Keep challenging yourself. What about almost 6'1"? Yeah, even being almost 6'1", I think you did just let us know your weight too, if I'm not mistaken. Let me scroll back up. I can't remember if you gave us your weight. Yeah, I know you said you're 32% body fat. Let me know what your weight is. You say you're 6'1". Let me know what your weight is. I'll have a better idea on where you need to be at. So luckily, I've helped probably over 700 people at this point. Like, as far as like people I've actually coached. And I've had people 6'8", 6'9", all the way down to 5'2", 5'1". Yeah, you're 6'1", 259. It depends on how lean you want to be, man. Like if you just want to be cut, like have a little bit of definition, I'd say you want to get down to like 205. Nothing more than 210. 210, 200, somewhere up in there. Like you be good. But you got to lift weights. Because if you just drop the weight without lifting weights, you could mess around and look skinny and sick. That's why you got to lift. Good questions, though. Any other questions? If not, I'm about to head out, man. Want to give y'all some game for a minute? Yeah, and this is important, y'all, because sometimes people don't be knowing. Like imagine being on a journey, you don't know where your body, like where you'd be able to start seeing your true potential at. Because I get it, like some people don't know. Like some people been overweight their whole damn life. And so you don't know like what weight you need to get down to. Like just that level of clarity can make all the worlds of difference. I remember when I first started like trying to like build my business up, like the online thing, and get it to a certain point. I just it'd be the simplest stuff like this. My business coach, he was like, "Hey man, just get your first 30 clients. You be well off, and then go from there." You know what I'm saying? And then get to 50, get to 75. I'm like, okay, cool. And he started putting numbers with it, like how much I can make per month. And I'm like, okay, cool. I have more context now. And so it was easier just to like put in the work. And that's importance of having a coach, having perspective. Otherwise, you're just kind of shooting in the dark. Like shit, you wouldn't be as motivated. Like there's a lot of times when I'm not as motivated to do things, a lot of times it's a lack of clarity on my vision. Like what is it that I want? And how is it? And how does that look when I get there? You see what I'm saying? And so sometimes it helps to have a coach to give you that clarity. But if you can't, you got to take time from just doing the day to day. Like if all you're doing is just work, 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 family, 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 and you're not taking self time to reflect on what's working in my life. What do I need to get better at in my life? Shit, where am I going in life? What is that going to look like when I get there? You see what I'm saying? If you're not doing these things, yeah, you're not going to be as motivated. And then that's how folks be looking back. They look back a year and be like, damn, man, I ain't get no W's this whole year. 5 years go by, same thing. They ain't got nothing to be able to like clap about or feel proud about. Now, you got to be intentional with this stuff because nobody ain't gonna help you. Like ain't nobody coming to save you. You got to think through these things, and you can invest in coaches to be able to help you speed up that process. That's all that is. That's all it is. All right. I appreciate y'all jumping on, getting this game today. What's the day? Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll give y'all some more game tomorrow. We got one more podcast to go for this week. Sometimes I go live on the weekends, but not all the time. But if you want some help from your boy, you want a step-by-step training routine, nutrition plan, so that way you're not guessing. That way you're not hoping you go get that weight off. Like we getting the weight off. Shoot me a DM, message me on the words fat loss. If your ass not coachable, if you're afraid of investing in yourself, like we grown as hell. Like everybody knows the importance of investing. Y'all be telling your damn kids to go to college and they investing. They invest in loans to go to college. You gotta be investment minded to be able to get ahead in life. If your ass ain't investment minded, you think everything is scam, sit your happy ass where you at. But yeah, I'm looking for people who truly want help, ready for change, not just for themselves, but also for the people that they love and care about. All right, and if that's you, I can help you. I can help you get that stomach off. I can help you get your A1C level down. I can help you get off that sleep apnea stuff. I can help you get rid of your erectile dysfunction and all the other craziness. All right, message me. Fat loss. All right, I got you. We at